Welcome to ESL's Go4SC2 number 40 semifinal, sponsored by SteelSeries. I'm your host Kessel, and today we're going to have a game between MaDFroG from Sweden, and he is going to be spawning as Red Zerg on the top right against Adelscott from France, who's going to be spawning as the Orange Protoss at the top left, and this is going to be on Delta Quadrant, ladies and gentlemen. And right now the Go4SC2 series is going on bi-weekly, so they're having tournaments every Wednesday and Sunday, and you can actually go to the ESL site to see what's going on. And it looks like MaDFroG is actually going a 6-pool. This is a little bit strange here, and Adelscott is not going to be able to scout. If he doesn't scout this, he's going to be in serious trouble. That pylon is going up, and Adelscott hasn't got that gateway started yet. Instead, chrono boosting out probes. Meanwhile, MaDFroG keeping up his drone production and getting a single overlord so he can get those lings out as soon as possible. Spawning pool is halfway done, and Adelscott just putting down that gateway, but that is going to be a little bit too late. Adelscott moving out his scouting probe, and he is not going to see this spawning pool until the lings are already starting to morph out. MaDFroG also moving a scouting drone out, and there are 6 lings morphing out right now. Gateway is halfway done, but it's not going to be completed before those lings are out. And Adelscott now sees the trouble that he's in. He sees that spawning pool, and he sees those 3 eggs hatch, or getting ready to hatch, raining death with those small but powerful lings. And Adelscott putting up another pylon to try and power up that gateway and keep that gateway powered up in case those lings go straight for the pylon. I would really like to see Adelscott try and completely block off, but he is going to put a gateway down right next to it, but leave a gaping hole for those lings to just walk in. A Zealot being chrono boosted right now, but Adelscott cannot do anything against these lings who are going straight for the pylon, and that Zealot is almost out. Meanwhile, Adelscott is trying to pull off as little probes as possible to try and push these lings away. These lings are going to have a huge advantage, and they are going to completely destroy those probes and completely annihilate that Zealot over here. Another pylon being warped in by Adelscott, trying to keep his gateway alive, but it's not going to be able to stay alive for long. More lings are coming in, and they are taking out. They did take out another pylon. They're trying to take out that other Zealot and those probes. Another couple of probes are out, and now there are only 6 probes mining. Another Zealot coming out, but MaDFroG keeping his lings reinforced with more, and he is going to take out that pylon very soon. That that Zealot is completely surrounded, and now Adelscott is in a seriously desperate position, moving out all his probes to try and take out all these lings. But these lings are just coming, streaming in from MaDFroG's base, and Adelscott putting down another pylon, trying to power that gateway up again, and he puts another 2 up, but now there are no probes left, and Adelscott has no choice but to GG at this point. He has nothing that he can really do now, and that Zealot almost halfway done, and it looks like Adelscott cancels those pylons and GG's out. So MaDFroG starting out with a 6-pool and completely catching Adelscott completely off guard, and takes game 1. So we'll see if Adelscott can return the favor in game 2, and we'll see if MaDFroG can actually sweep the series. And thank you guys for watching my commentaries. I know that I am not perfect at this kind of thing, but I am practicing as much as possible as time is allotted for me, because school is really tough for me right now. But I am trying to put out as many of these videos as possible, and please go to my channel at youtube.com/KesselGamer and subscribe, or go to gamereplays.org. I do post my videos there, and I'll see you guys next time. Kessel signing out.